Greetings from Cybertron. It's Megatron38 here, guys. Today we're back to play some more Paper Mario: The 1,000-Year Door. So as always, without any further ado, let's get right into this. Alright, so guys, you're going to notice something right off the bat. We are not in the same location we were the other day. And there's simple reasoning for this. Something happened and it caused the entire recording not to save it to my computer. Now, there's a couple of different explanations for this, but all I can assume is that maybe I just didn't press the record button, but I could have sworn I did because I distinctly remember looking at my computer and seeing that it was recording. Although this could have just been the regular time on the Elgato software, I could have sworn it was the recording software. So, I don't have the clip of me obtaining the second crystal star. However, besides that, we really didn't do all that much, so I'll just go over it right now. So the first thing we did was we continued through the Great Tree. We ran into Lord Crump and he set a bomb for 5 minutes on the tree. Fortunately, we were able to make it to him in time, so the bomb did not go off. We then battled him in his Magnus von Grapple suit and beat him easily, therefore obtaining the Crystal Star, which is the Emerald Star. As a result of that, we did obtain the new special ability called Clock Out, which immobilizes all enemies for a short period of time, and it is pretty effective. After that, we got another short cutscene from Princess Peach and Bowser. With Peach, there wasn't really too much going on. She was just still up there on the Exnaut Fortress. She had a quick discussion with Tech, the computer. As far as Bowser goes, he was on his way to Petalburg looking for the first Crystal Star, meaning that he is way behind schedule of where we are. Now, today we're actually going to continue on with Chapter 3. We did take our second Crystal Star to the 1,000-Year Door already, therefore we're kind of in the middle between Chapter 2 and 3 at the moment. But what we have to do is actually go talk. Let me show you guys the map real quick. So, if we look up here, our third Crystal Star is right here. And this is called Glitzville. This is kind of like a city in the sky. It's kind of like an arena. There's battles that go on there and whatnot. And that's where our third Crystal Star is. Now, in order to get up there, there's one way to get up there. And that is through a blimp that travels to and from Glitzville from Rogueport. Now, let me go ahead and just show you guys real quick what I'm talking about here. So, as you can see, we now have access to this side of town. After we had a short ordeal with one of the townsfolk over a contact, although that is now taken care of. If we come right over here, we actually have the train, which we will be getting to later, and we also have the blimp there. Now, as you can see here, we cannot pass through here yet, and in order to pass, we do have to obtain a blimp ticket. And there's one guy in town who sells these tickets, and his name is Don Pianta. As you can see, we have a Pianta right here in this place called the Pianta Parlor. Now, if I remember correctly, I do believe we have to come in here and talk to this lady right here. Okay, so, hey, you're Mario, like the one and only. I know all about you. Rescuing Princess Peach is important work, but even heroes need relaxation. So what can I show you? So we'll just talk to her real quick about this. Okay, so this is the wrong person. Although I think she does have something to do with this whole chapter later on, or maybe one of the future chapters. I honestly cannot remember at the moment. There's a star piece right there. Come in here, I think. Let's see here. Let's talk to her. Okay, so she's just going to discuss to us real quick the normal store stuff. I know she has something to tell us about later. Let's see here. We may actually have to go to the east side of town and talk to another kind of strange character who we have just been able to access. As you can see, there's another star piece. I thought there was another one along this gate somewhere. Yep, there is. So we're actually going to head over to the east side of town, which was also blocked off. However, we kind of had somewhat of a mini-boss, if you will, that allowed us to gain access to that side of town. Now, the side that I'm talking about is just beyond Professor Frankley's place. So, as you can see, this was our limit. Before, there was a man standing right here. We beat him, so now we have access to this side of town. Let's go ahead and talk to a couple of these townsfolk and see what intel we can get. Okay, so I've been thinking, and I think I want to meet the Robo boss just once. Thing is, I have no idea where the thieves' hideout is located. None. Rumor has it there's a secret password around here, but where could someone find it? Okay, so it is actually right here. And we did check back here in the previous episode, however, it didn't record, so obviously we didn't get anything on that. Now, if we come right in here, this is the guy we need to speak to. Now, his name is Ishmael. Let's go ahead and talk to him. You want something, chump? This is the fortress of the Robo-Thieves. You lost? What business brings a chump like you to a place like this? Say it ain't vacation. Alright. What's that? You want to meet that lying, cheating, stealing, no good jerky for brains Don Pianta? Yes, we do, obviously. Real thieves like us end up poor as dirt, never catching a break because of that guy. Did you come here knowing all that? Okay. And you know that scumbag demands protection money from us too, yeah? You know all that and you still want us to tell you how you can meet that crumb? Fine, Mr. Insensitive Jerk, but it'll cost you 64 coins. And no budget on the price, not a single coin. Inside info is pricey. Them's the breaks. Okay, we'll just go ahead and pay. You'll really pay? Okay, yeah, you heard me. That's really not that many coins. Yes, I mean, good call. You're a shrewd businessman. 64 coins. On the nose. Okay, then clean those ears out and listen here. There's a parlor in the west part of town that runs by that worm, Don Pianta. Go to the store next to the parlor, buy a dried shroom and a dizzy dial. Make sure you buy them in that order. Dried shroom, dizzy dial. You got that? You do that and the shopkeeper's gonna ask you what your favorite color is. You answer yellow. You got that? Not green, not blue, yellow. You hear me? See, yellow is the password for getting into Don's scumbag's also comfy office. You got all that? Yes, we got it. So, that is what we have to do. We have to buy a dried shroom, then a dizzy dial, and then tell them that our favorite color is yellow. So, let's go ahead and head back to that store. Like I said, I knew we had something to do with that store, but I could not exactly remember what it was. I knew we had to buy something, but I couldn't remember the items, and I couldn't remember the order. So, we'll just go ahead and head back over here and talk to that same parlor lady after we purchase those two items. Oh, and we did level up, I believe, one time. No, twice in that non-recording, I believe. And we did upgrade our HP, and I think we did our BP as well. Let me check. No, maybe we already had that. Never mind. Alright, let's go right in here. And as Ishmael said, we will buy a dry shroom. And a dizzy dial, in that order. Alright. Okay, so we got a mushroom. And our favorite color is yellow. Okay. I guess she asked us the wrong question before, but there we go. It is yellow. Well, you check out. You know the password. So, you must be an acquaintance of Don Pianta. Good for you. Alright, so she's going to come over here and open this little door here for us. Or talk to someone, rather. You can go through the door. Go on with your bad self. Okay, we will. Now, I don't think there is any star pieces or shine sprites back here, so no worries there. Although I could be wrong. There may be one in the ground somewhere that we can't access yet. Alright. What's with you, wise guy? I ain't too jolly today. If you got a beef, spit it out quick, or this is gonna hurt. Alright. Excuse me? You want me to give you a ticket for the blimp? See, now, to me, that's funny. You a stand-up comedian? No, you ought to be. You got some nerve asking me for that. I'm Don Pianta. I make crying babies weep. You want I should run this bum out on a rail, boss? Look at him. What a rube. Alright. You must like pain, funny guy. You just looking for trouble or what? Not so fast, boys. I like this guy's gumption. He just came to talk, no? That ain't a crime. So we talk. You boys can wait till we're done before you rough him up. You got it? So, I gotta assume you got a reason for wanting a ticket for the blimp. Out with it. What's that? You want to help some broad... Let's see. You want to help some broad... What? Got herself kidnapped? Good God, this guy speaks crazy. And to rescue this dame, you're out collecting the crystal stars? Okay, so yes, we obviously are. The crystal stars? Hey, boss, ain't those things in that legend about the ancient treasure? Vinny, you're such a dope. Hey, boss, does Knucklehead believe in fairy tales? Excuse me, but, that's not true. The treasure is real, honest. Everybody, just shut it. I don't care if the treasure is real or not, get me? But I'll tell you. Okay, so he's just gonna go on and on about this. Really, all we want is a blimp ticket, so I'm just gonna skip all this. It's really not that important. Okay, so boss, we don't know nothing about this guy, so we have to do something for his son, I believe. Yeah, boss, Vinny's right. Leave it to us to find Francesca, okay? Who is his son's fiance. Quiet, you. It's because you lugs can't find her that I gotta swallow my pride and ask this guy. I hope you dopes ain't making complaints about my decision. You making complaints? No, boss. Whatever you say goes, boss. I don't know what I was thinking, boss. It won't happen again, boss. You're the boss, boss. Alright. Good. I'm glad we're all full of understanding for one another. Alright. So it's settled, yeah? Find my daughter and her friend. Then come see me. Francesca and Frankie look like this. And just so we're clear here, if you don't find my daughter, your luck may turn terrible. Okay, so I honestly cannot remember where they are located. However, I think there's a clue located at, of all places, the Trouble Center. So we're gonna head there real quick. Alright, so here we are, guys, at the Trouble... I'm sorry. I keep thinking that's the Trouble Center. This is. Alright, so let's look up here. Okay, so they're just gonna... We don't need an explanation. It's pretty simple, really. Let's go ahead and look. Wait a minute. No, we don't need an explanation. I guess we... God. Yes, we'll take an explanation. I'm gonna skip all this because it's really quite simple. Alright, let's go and look up here. And let's see here. Okay, so they're not up there. Honestly, guys, I cannot remember where these guys are. Let me think. Let's go talk to Don Pianta again. Wait a minute, guys. I think they might... Hold on just a second. I know that... Now I remember. Now they're in one or two places. I can't remember where, but I know they're either in Petal Meadows and Petalburg, that area, or they're in the Bogley Woods. They're in one of those two places, I'm pretty sure. So let's go check both of those places. Because we have to find them anyway, so... Alright, first I'm actually just going to go ahead and check Bogley Woods. So let's go ahead and head right in here. Alright, we'll go ahead and head up there. And head right in the pipe as usual. Alright, here we are once again in Bogley Woods. Now, like I said, I can't remember if they're here or if they're in Petal Meadows and Petalburg, that area. So it's kind of a toss-up. So I am going to look for them here first because they... Oh, God. Not this. Well, we'll go ahead and fight them. Just for a little action, at least. Alright, we'll just go ahead and do a regular hammer on this guy. Alright, there we go. Able to guard against that successfully. Let's go and do a power smash. And he's dead. And the tree is going to fall over as always. Okay, so there's that. Now there is a guy right there. Let's go ahead and look out for him. I want to try to avoid all the rest of these battles, because we want to try to focus on the task at hand. Now guys, unfortunately this is going to have to be a little bit of a shorter episode, because I've got somewhere to go here soon. So I'll cut it off, probably once we find them. I'll go ahead and save, and then when we come back next time, we will, tell Don Pianta about him, and therefore receive our ticket to the BLIMP. Okay, so let's come back over here. There we go. Alright, so we'll go ahead and replenish there. I'm pretty sure they're not here. So we'll go ahead and go check in Petal Meadows and Petalburg. So guys, I will actually cut this because it's going to be a while before we get there. So I will see you guys in Petal Meadows. Alright, so here we are guys in Petal Meadows, and we're going to continue looking for them here. If I don't find them here, I might just have to end the episode and look it up and try to remember where they are, because like I said guys, I cannot remember for the life of me where they are. I thought they were in one of these two places, but maybe not. And I may have skipped over the text too fast. He may have told us, I don't even know guys, so it's my own fault there if he did, but alright, so let's see. Hopefully they're here, but for some reason I feel like they're not. I could have sworn they were in one of the two places, but I'm starting to think about it again now, and I don't know, guys. Nope, they're not here. I don't believe they're not beyond there, so I know that. So actually what we're going to do here, I think is we're going to go back to Rogueport and talk to Don Pianta. So I'll meet you guys there. Alright guys, so turns out I just went ahead and looked it up instead of going to talk to them again, just so we could avoid wasting time. And it turns out that they are right here on the docks. Yep, here they are guys. Hey, back off you creep. You want something? Or are you just like sliding up to people? Or siding up to people, I'm sorry guys. What? Daddy asked you to find us and take us to him? Frankie, what should we do? If Daddy finds us now... Oh, I don't know. And the boat's coming any minute. Dollface, maybe we ought to head back and try to talk to the boss one more time. No, Frankie, don't say that. Don't you know what he'll do if we do that? Francesca, baby doll. If we can just talk calm-like with the boss, he'll understand. Oh, Frankie, my Frankie, don't you love me? Of course I love you, Sugar Cookie. More than anybody in the whole world. Sorry, guys. Then let's go, Frankie. Let's run to the ends of the earth if we have to. But, Butter Biscuit, they already found us out. We can't keep running forever. We can, Frankie. The more you try to put out the flames of love, the hotter they burn. Okay, so they're just going to have a huge argument here. Don't you see, mister? I beg you. Pretend you never saw us. Can you do that? No way, soft sister. Well, what did you say to me? You terrible, terrible man. Fine, have it your way, but we won't go with you. Never. I won't move from this spot. Okay, so that's no problem. All we have to do is just go talk to him. So we'll just make our way back to Don Pianta's house and tell him where they are. What should we do? I mean, I guess we should go tell Don Pianta or something, but I don't want our luck to turn terrible, whatever that means. So, Coops is a little worried there, but it doesn't really matter because whatever we do, it's literally, you have to talk to him in order to progress through the game. So. Alright, so we'll just head right back into the store here. We don't have to do, obviously we don't have to do the item buying thing again. We can just make our way through this door. And head right up here to his office once again. So we'll go ahead and talk to him. Oh, look who's come back. The proverbial mustache. You gonna brighten my mood? So give, what you got? You know the whereabouts of these two runaways? So we sure do, and I'll tell you. Oh, is that a true fact? Rogueport Harbor, eh? Well done, I appreciate this favor you done for me. I'll prepare your blimp tickets. Hey, you two Nimrods. The kids are at the harbor. Go get them. Daddy, wait. Alright, so we have them show up. Francesca. Boss, forgive me, boss. I'm sorry. Truly I am. Frankie, so back you come. Head hung low and with your tail between your legs. No, Daddy, don't hurt him. I'm the one who said we should elope. It was me, but Frankie said no. He said we should come back and talk to you, Daddy. Boss, listen, I don't care what you do to me. I deserve it all for being disloyal. But you gotta forgive her. Forgive your daughter, boss. That's all I ask. Alright, so they're just gonna have a huge discussion here. All we want is our blimp tickets, really. I don't care about all this. Alright, so they pretty much just go on forever, so you guys are probably fine with me skipping this. I hope you are, at least. So it turns out they are going to leave. He's allowed them to leave, finally. Alright, so let's see here. Let's talk to him once again. You still here? Humph. Well, you found my daughter and got her to come back here. And just look how things turned out. What a complete and utter soap opera. But hey, a deal's a deal. You can have your blimp ticket, like I said. So we got him, guys. We got our blimp tickets, and he says he don't want to see us around anymore, so that's not a problem. Except it may be, because later we have to talk to him again about something, but not anytime soon. So, we do have our blimp tickets. I'm actually going to go ahead and head over to the station. The train station and the blimp station, that is. So we can go to Glitzville, finally. We got an email. I'm not even going to check that right now. It's probably not anything important anyway. Alright, so guys, I think that'll go ahead and do it for today. We'll go ahead and save here, and next time we'll make our way to Glitzville and start Chapter 3 officially. I know this has kind of been a choppy episode, but you're just going to have to give me a break, guys, and once again, I'm sorry about the last episode not recording. There was some important stuff in there, but I gave you all the information that happened, so I hope that was worth it. Anyway, guys, like I said, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.